super happy with how this built-in is turning out. For some reason, I'm just not liking it. Maybe once I start putting greenery down in it. Break time. It is actually 1:10 and I'm just now picking the camera up. I just really wanted to go at it this morning and start getting some things done. I'm giving myself this entire week and then I gotta chop and get back to work. Oh, I didn't think we had sugar drinks. I was looking for one for Ken yesterday. Sometimes he gets dizzy and breaks out in a cold sweat and shaky. And if I give him like a drink that has sugar in it and some peanut butter and cracker, it tends to go away. And that sounds just like a diabetes issue, which I've talked to him about mentioning it to our doctor, and he has done blood work. And I guess tested him or checked him for a diabetes issue. His mother has it. I think his grandma had it. It runs in his family. But they did the testing and checked him and everything came back fine. But boy, I tell you, it sure sounds like he's having diabetic issues. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm going to sit down, have my water. I'm trying to talk myself out of that second cup of coffee. I've only had 1 cup a day the past few days, or past couple days. So you seen yesterday I got the table done. I am keeping it fairly simple this year, and which that's so not like me. I think I failed to show this to you yesterday. I gotten this far in this area. Now I will put greenery down on the actual shelf just to make it feel, just to help it to feel a little more festive. And I showed you I got this done yesterday. Our first Christmas card from our accountant. We get one every year. And last night, just the Christmas tree lights on, and something else was lit up. Oh, and the dining. So pretty. And that's nowhere near all the lights that we will get plugged up. Yes, and I still have this much to go, but I am working in this area now. This area is pretty much complete. As complete as I'm doing it this year. I won't be decorating with my tea sets, so I'll be packing those up in a tote to put away. So it is time that I start packing up the household stuff, like there in the hallway. I will pack that stuff up to put away. Let's see if I can step over this without falling and breaking thy neck. And I'm starting to put things over here in these corners of this shelf. Look, Ken made that for me. I seen it and I was like, can you make that for me? Or something like that for me. He's like, well, sure I can. Frosty's baby picture. It's got a shadow on it. Isn't that cute? He did an excellent job on it. Painted the sides black. It's so cute. It's cute. It's cute. After my water break, I'll come in here and clean the surface off, remove what I'm going to pack away until after Christmas. All that's got to get packed away. It's just normal household items that I'll store until I take Christmas down. And this area is done. This is done as I'm doing it. I think. And I'll just get some candies to put in the candy bowls. It's going to be oh so tempting for me. Last year, it was candy galore in this house. Oh my God, and I miss it. I miss it. I was watching someone make homemade candies last night. I was like, If I went to her house right now and she offered me candies, I would take it and I would eat it. And Ken said, well, you wouldn't want to be rude. You would have to accept what she offers you. He would be my partner in crime for me to cave. I know I have 2 sets of topiary trees. I think last year I put one on each end of the fireplace, and then on each side of the door. And I know I've got other trees. I may or may not put the flock tree up in the dining room. I'm not sure. I may just do just this tree. As you can see, I still have to decorate it and then put all the other things. It still needs all the things, let's just say that. So I still have to decorate that. The bigger ornaments that I just lay throughout the house and use to decorate. Did get a couple of new pieces last year at the end of the year. At the end of, after Christmas, you know how they have the big sales? So I got 2 of these. One red, one green. I had seen a Santa over that I unpacked and put over there on the blanket that still has the tags on it. So it was picked up at the end of the year or after the Christmas season last year too. I think we only got a handful of things, not a lot. Home decor that I'm putting away for now. Got my new devotion already for the year. I have gotten these. Used to be the daily guidepost and my other devotion for the year. And then I will read my Bible through, where you read it through in 1 year. I've done that a couple times. I'd had these in my cart and Ken went ahead and ordered them for me. They're tiny. I'm gonna put them on a tiny tree. Little snowman ornaments. They're cute. This is what I do to try to stay on track. Those are sugar-free, which you don't want to eat a lot of sugar-free stuff at one time or in one day. Trust me, you don't. It may very well do a number on your stomach. Don't say I didn't warn you. This is your warning. Be warned. Can you tell I like the Quest products? They are pretty good. These are really good. You know, the chocolate-covered donuts, like what Dolly Madison, I'm not sure what the name brand is, that you can buy, that a lot of people are like, ooh, that chocolate's like waxy. I love those donuts, and that's what this reminds me of. The first time they came last night, Ken and I both tried them. I like them. He liked it too. It's teeny tiny, but it's good. It does the trick. I mean, it's not going to be like a Three Musketeer, which is one of my favorite candy bars. So these are just some of the items that I like to keep on hand. And this piece here is from Lennox also. These pieces that I have from Lennox, they were on sale when I purchased them. Or either being discontinued, like the Nutcracker plate that I had shared with you, I have 4 of, and then the black and white. Those, I believe, were being discontinued, so they were on sale too. And then these 2 pieces are from Lennox. They're a spoon wrap set. These came together. These 2 pieces came together. And one of my nativity sets, it was either Balsam Hill that I purchased it from or Lennox, but I think it was Balsam Hill. It was on sale too. He came over for lunch. He's like, well, it looks like you're not eating and I'll get out of your hair. I'm like, when do you ever do that? He said, well, I've done it a couple of times before. So he just grabbed some food and took it back to her. I have boiled eggs. I think I'll have a boiled egg with my water. Sounds good. So there we are, that quick. I'm gonna have a boiled egg, pepperoni, supplements, and drink my bottle of water. This pepperoni is off-brand and ew, nasty. I took one last night when we had them out and Ken was putting them in his pizza bowl. I tried one. I was like, ooh, I don't like those too well. He's like, no, they're not like them as well as name brand. So from now on, note to self for the 2 of us, we do not like off-brand pepperoni. Some things off-brand I like better than the name brand, but that is not one of them. to look at my sweet, precious, youngest grandbaby. And Santa beard's a whole lot longer than that now. She's such a sweetie. Sweetie petite. Yes, she is. Finished my egg. I think it was like 6 pepperoni. Getting there with the supplements. Now I will log my 1 boiled egg and then my 6 pepperonis into my carb app. I haven't logged anything today. Oh, let's see. My window of eating today is 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Why is it not coming up? Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. There it is in all its yumminess and its deliciousness. This one looks kind of sad though. Go figure, the one I share looks a little sad. Put a smile on your face. Okay. I love these. I loved them from the first time I tried them. I didn't even have to try it. It's like, you know, I'm not sure. I'll try it again. Oh yeah, I do like it. Let's try it again. The third time, like, oh, I really like these. No, first time I ever tried them, I was like, oh, I really like these. And I eat them nice and slow in small bites so I can enjoy every little crumb. Oh, I get a little sad when I'm down to the last bite. I'll probably make 2 bites of that 1 bite. That's how good these are. Even if I was eating sugar, eating the real deal, the true yummy deliciousness candies and treats, I probably would still eat these too. That's how much I like them. I do like the Quest product. The majority of the items that I've tried that Quest makes, I've really enjoyed them. Ken actually came over for lunch around lunchtime and unloaded the dishwasher. I said, I will get that. He says, I know, but you're busy. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Do you like to have all your silverware loaded to the back first? I do. Because it's so easy just to throw them in these front areas and then they get too full. I was wondering why I was so cold sitting out here eating. I didn't have my heater on, but now I'm not going to be sitting here, so I'll turn it off because I am going to get back to work. Of course, when you drink water like that, it makes me cold too. When I guzzle it down. I gave myself permission to walk away from decorating to painting. This is what's called the bloom technique. I painted 2. This was on a clean canvas and I poured over an already painted canvas for this one. So I'm not sure how it will dry. I'll know in the morning. I wish you could see the sparkle in it though. I'll see if I can get my phone flashlight on and show you the sparkle in it, which comes from the pigments. It's always a little unnerving when the weather is cold, how they will dry. I love, love, love painting. It's been many weeks since I've been able to paint. I see a couple of bubbles I need to pop. And these are actually older paints that I've had mixed up for quite some time now. So I wasn't sure how they would react. I had to add a little bit of varnish to them because they had thickened up. So that's what's called the bloom technique in fluid art, abstract painting. Now to get my nets out and cover them. And that's what it looks like when I cover them. They're just, what, picnic nets that you would use outdoors or indoors to keep your food from having anything to land in it if you're out picnicking. It's just these nets. Keeps, you know, dust and dirt from landing in your paint. You come in back the next day to check and see how they dried and realize, oh, well, there was a fly in the room, or a gnat, or a piece of dust, or dog hair, dog bling. So this one, the cells are already getting kind of wonky, and the cells are like those little circle things, but I used old cell activator, so that might be my issue with that one. This was new cell activator. I need to fill up my paint cups. And that's what it looks like. Now I have to clean up my mess and start getting ready for dinner. And this is what it looks like for fluid art. And these paints have been mixed up for a very long time. These are tubes and pigments. This little piggy pigments. Take my watch off because it will be covered in paint. Kind of like me. That's a lot of old paint. Old paint. During Black Friday, the aprons were on sale and drastically reduced, so I ordered 2 new ones. One day when I become famous, I will sell this apron on eBay. LOL. That's my new pigments back there that I have yet to mix up. I got those for my anniversary, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was, anniversary. That's my pigments. And there's some paintings that I was super happy with the outcome and that I kept for myself. I need more shelves. Santa builds those floating shelves. He built my pigment rack too. I could use a couple more shelves in here. Just in case you're new here. See, this one I'm keeping. That one I'm keeping. And the others are available. Now I need to get some fresh paint.
Just like it should at yours.